The East is tricky. There are the lands of the first civilizations with a 1,000-year-old culture and history. The East is mysterious, enticing, and deceptive, like a desert mirage. The East is unique and deeply traditional in preserving everything that was achieved and done by ancestors to this day. Only by immersing yourself in this world, you can understand all its beauty and forget about stereotypes. Central Asia has made a great contribution to the art, science, architecture, literature of the entire world civilization, left an incredible mark on our common history. In this distant past, palaces and temples, blooming cities and settlements, many of which still adorn world historical architecture, were built here by skillful artisans and slaves. And today, it continues to develop and fill our world with new colors. Uzbekistan is a colorful country with a special Oriental flavor and rich history. Uzbek ethnos belongs to the oldest on the planet and the most numerous in the Central Asia. Uzbek cuisine is plentiful and original and has often interesting approach. Dishes of the Uzbek national cuisine is the most quintessence of culture, language, and traditions of Uzbekistan. And today we will show you how to cook the most popular national dish of Uzbekistan. Samsa. The exact origin of the dish is unknown, but the word Samsa itself has ancient Persian roots. Once it was called sambaj. In other national cuisines, there are similar dishes like Arabic sambusa or Portuguese chomak. In addition to Uzbekistan, samsa is prepared in Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, Kazakhstan, and in the countries of the Arabian Peninsula. Traditional Uzbek samsa is necessarily made in tandoor on charcoal, which gives it a unique aroma and unusual taste. All ingredients you need are in the picture.
Take 500 grams of flour and put in a deep bowl. Prepare 400 milliliters of water and put 2 tablespoons of salt. The taste of water should be moderately salty. Let's start kneading dough. To knead the dough, you need to make a recess in the middle of the bowl of flour and pour 1/4 of the water into the vacated part and begin to mix the flour with water in smooth movements. You must try to mix with sharp movements, otherwise the dough will be firm. The batch must be elastic. If you see that the water you have added is not enough, You also take a bowl of water and pour it onto the places where there is more flour and continue to stir the resulting mass with sharp movements. Then, when you have already started to form, shift the dough from the bowl onto the table and begin to form a circle. After you have done this, knead the dough to give it a final shape. Fold the dough into the bag and leave for 10 till 15 minutes. Take the dough and knead it for 2-3 minutes to give greater elasticity. Prepare a place for kneading dough. We pour a little flour onto the surface of the table and put the dough and sprinkle flour on it. Then we begin to press it with your hands until reaching 30 centimeters in diameter. We take a rolling pin and roll out another 40 centimeters. After that, we take a rolling pin of greater length and roll out the dough to the largest possible size so that the dough becomes very thin. Take the fat and melt it in the microwave. Pour the fat over the surface of the dough, grease a thin layer and begin to twist the tube. Screw up to the end. We should have such a snack and leave it for 10 minutes. In the meantime, prepare the filling. Peel 4 potatoes, 4 onions, take chicken fillet. Chop the onion into large slices, small-sized potatoes, and medium-sized meat. Put everything in a bowl, add salt and cumin, mix thoroughly, then go back to the dough and divide it into slices of 5-7 centimeters. Squeeze each part and roll out from the middle to the edges. After we roll them, we lay out the stuffing and wrap it into any shape that you like. We have chosen a triangle, but also show you other varieties. After that, lay them out consistently on a baking tray and grease with egg yolk, decorate with sesame and cumin. Put it in the oven for 40-45 minutes.
Now it's time to check out Samsa. If you want to make your close people happy, just give them Samsa. Зоя, что такое?
Это самса ли?
Нет, самса это выпечка, а вот это что-то такое, что ты... Это
Сейчас увидишь,
соус
Ли.
какой-то, это что за соус?
Ли, сейчас все, ладно, все.
О, сломалось что-то. Что-то нет, не так. Что бедная кость. Извини.
Ли, ты... Скажи, нет.
What is Samsa for me? It's something very special, and during all my life I wanted to know how to cook this masterpiece. And now I really realize that it's so easy and funny, and I will exactly do it with my friends.
Samsa is not only part of our national Uzbek cuisine, but also an integral part of the daily life of people in the Middle East. It's prepared at home in a quiet home environment. It is served in expensive restaurants in the city center. It is sold in small shops of bazaars and remote cafes. But its main charm, regardless of where it's cooked, is its originality of taste. For me personally, Samsa is always associated with home and holiday. It can rightly be considered the most frequently served dish in Uzbekistan. Not a single significant celebration as weddings, engagement, first child, second child, third child, birthdays is possible without this incredibly tasty snack. Samsa is quick and easy to prepare, and this only adds to its advantages. Samsa is a part of our culture, which means it holds a special place in my life.